Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and since our last Great One grinding video, we have done a lot more Great One grinding. I think at this point we've probably killed over 1,000 more whitetail since that video came out, and because of that fact, we've got a lot more awesome trophies to show off. A lot of really cool diamonds along with some really nice rares, and then a few just average rares and trolls and stuff like that. But a lot of these do not have commentary over them because I do a lot of my grinding late at night when everybody in the house is sleeping, and as to not wake my daughter and wife up, I usually don't commentate over any of the clips that are taken at that time of night. But we will kind of talk over a couple of them real quickly because I feel like there needs to be a little bit of commentary over them because of just how insane the deer were. Now, this first one right here was a very large level 3 whitetail deer, and because of that, I wanted to try and get close to it with the 30-30 and get a shot on it to try and make it a little bit more exciting than just taking it with the M1. And so we ended up sneaking up to it. It took a little while to actually get close enough to do it, but when we did, we were actually able to make a pretty good shot on it, and it ended up being a very large whitetail deer, and in fact, I think it was one of the better ones that we've killed on the grind. In fact, I think it tied for the best one that we had killed since they changed the scoring on them, but that was not the only massive whitetail that we ended up getting. We soon after, I think like the next night actually, ended up finding one that was even nicer, and when I was first looking at it, I really did not even notice that it was as big as it turned out to be, so I just took it with the M1. If I had known it was going to be such a nice deer, I probably would have took it with a bow or something special like that, but I just didn't expect it to score as high as it did, and as you guys can see right here, it is our new personal best whitetail deer, so that is absolutely awesome. I cannot wait until we can actually get one that breaks like 274, but this is honestly pretty crazy until we can get something like that. But without further ado, let's jump into the rest of the highlights now. The first probably 5 to 8 of them do not have commentary, so we'll just kind of let the music play in the background and go all over those. And then the rest of them end up having a lot of commentary because they are from the live streams and a couple times where I was actually able to record with commentary. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into those. If you guys haven't already, be sure to like the video and leave a comment down below on what you guys enjoyed most about this video. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. But with that being said, let's jump straight into it. Finally, something. It's just a doe, but we finally got ourselves a piebald on the day. Let's take out a couple deer at this zone first, and then we'll take that piebald out. Finally. It's about time. Of course, it would be a doe, though. We missed that one. There she is. There's our little piebald doe. First rare of the stream. Quick little screenshot, and we will move on our way. There we go, piebald doe. Don't really care if we get vitals since it is just a doe. There we go. So that's a second piebald doe of the day. At least we found ourselves another rare. 2 piebald does in a matter of 3 hours. That's been the only good stuff we have found today. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. Wow, that wasn't vitals either. Oh, that poor doe. There's gonna be nothing left of her. There she is. So that's piebald 2 of the day, both does. Bit unfortunate on the luck there, where it's just does we've got rares of today. But it's still nice. Still good to get something rare to kind of spice it up a little. Since we've had a lot of nothing for the most part. There's our first level 3, finally. Finally a level 3 today after, what, 3 hours and 10 minutes roughly of streaming. We finally got a level 3, and it's a really wonky one. That's such a cool looking one. That thing's so wonky, oh my gosh. I absolutely love that thing. There we go. Got 4 down there, including that nice 3. Please be a diamond. If this trolls, I'm gonna be very sad. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That tip-to-tip's not as good as I was hoping for, but maybe the wonkiness will raise the score. Please don't troll. It trolled. No. What, 242? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It's definitely not the tip-to-tip spread that made it score that low. That's a wild level 3. It's gotta be like overall spread. Maybe somehow this ruined the overall spread? I don't even know actually. What could be tanking the score? That's really bad. Such a bad troll. I kind of want to tax this thing anyway, but at the same time, I don't want to fill my trophy manager with random wonky deer, because I've got way too many trophies taxed already. You know, we'll save the harvest for now, and at the end of the stream, we'll decide if we want to tax this thing. That's such a strange looking one, though. That's a melanistic. That is a beautiful melanistic, actually. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's really cool. I think that's one of the coolest melas we've had in a long time. This might be my personal best. This might be the personal best. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Of course he would turn right as I'm getting ready to smoke him. Alright, it looks like there's nothing else too crazy. We'll try to get this deer as well, but that's so cool. That is such an awesome trophy. You know what's funny is, earlier I was watching Flinter's stream, and I asked him what type of trophy I was gonna find during my whitetail grinding today, and he told me a level 1 melanistic. It may not be a level 1, but this is a melanistic, so he was half right. But anyway, I think without further ado, let's get this thing down. And everything else in sight. And I missed the last shot. Oh well, that's so cool. I'm so happy we found that. This will kind of replace the one that got broken with the last hotfix. When they brought out the hotfix to kind of fix all the fur types that got broke with the Rancho update, it broke all of the deer that we had killed on Rancho, as a lot of you probably remember. And it broke my 221 Melanistic that I had. So if this is a 221 Melanistic as well, that'll basically replace the one that broke. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that beauty. Kind of a cool looking rack as well. It kind of pushes outwards. 221. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is now my personal best. And look at that, it's got a unique rack as well. What are the odds of that? That's so cool. Oh my gosh. That's probably the coolest rare I've killed. I've killed a 238 albino, but honestly, its rack wasn't as cool as this one. This has a much cooler rack. Definitely a fan of that. Because it's very unique. Very unique melanistic. That looks like a diamond level 2. That very well could be a diamond level 2. Let's get this thing down. I'm pretty sure that's a diamond. It's really wide. I don't think that will troll. Pretty sure that one's gonna make it. Surely a diamond? Yeah, I think so too. I just need to get a better view of that one antler. Because the one antler looks a little small. Maybe not, actually. Now that I look at it from this angle, I think that is a diamond. I think that will be diamond, and then that's a good buck too. Not diamond potential, but still decent. Oh, there's more whitetail here now. This herd is huge. Let's get this guy down. That's a beautiful deer. Let's see. What is this guy gonna be? That definitely looks like a diamond to me. I think it is. It's a diamond 258.40. There we go. That is diamond number 46 of the grind. 258.40, not bad. Not a bad deer at all. That is awesome. So we've got a rare and a diamond on the day, and we're only like an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. I've got a good feeling about today. I think today is going to be a very good day of whitetail hunting. So it's about 6 a.m. in the morning right now, and I've been grinding whitetail for over 2 hours at this point, and I had a couple other diamonds and a rare show up, but wasn't able to record commentary over them, as you could imagine, with it being between the hours of 4 and 6 a.m. in the morning. However, I have another level 3 that has just shown up, and this guy looks absolutely huge, so we're gonna go take this thing out. I think this is the mid-260s rack, but I could be wrong. It looks really wide though, so I've got high hopes that this is actually gonna be on the high end of that estimate at 273. If it is, this will definitely be the biggest one I've ever killed, and I'm pretty excited to see if it does reach 273 or at the minimum 272. And by biggest one I've ever killed, what I mean is since they've changed the scoring system. Obviously, I've killed larger ones back when they used to score higher, but since they changed the scoring for them, this is the biggest one that I've seen. Well, we're about 165 meters away now, and I'm gonna use the 30-30 on him, and, well, I was going to until he turned right there, so now we gotta try and get around the other side. I do want to use the 30-30, so if we could just get at a good angle, then we'll take a shot, but hopefully he'll actually cooperate. He's been kind of stubborn so far, and we got a bunch of other bucks showing up as well. I've been having a lot of really awesome spawns this morning, and I'm really excited to see what else comes up. I'm happy that I decided to grind as much as I have. It's produced some pretty awesome results, and I think we're finally starting to get on a bit of a hot streak here, where we've had lots of level 3s and level 2 diamonds and rares and stuff like that showing up. Obviously, you guys will see all those probably in this same video. I'm not exactly sure like when it'll come out, but most likely they'll be in the same one. And it never fails every time I get a little bit further over to the right to where I could probably get a broadside shot on him. He ends up moving just enough to where it's no longer broadside. It never fails, honestly, but it looks like he's actually in a good spot now, so let's just take this shot before he moves anymore. And that should be good. Should be a solid hit, and my gosh, there's just so many other whitetail on this side of the lake right now. If you guys watched my video on how I'm grinding the Great One right now, this is a kind of like what changes a lot with every run. When you're deleting zones constantly, a lot of times you'll get runs where they're all bunched up on one side, and that's what we've got going right now. They're all on this side of the lake at the moment, and if you look over there, there's pretty much nothing on the other side. In fact, I think there literally is nothing. We got a couple right there, but that's basically it. So they've all bunched up on this side between a couple zones over here, and it just makes for a very jumbled mess of whitetail. But enough about the whitetail populations that we've got going here at La Hacienda. Let's go ahead and take a look at this monster of a whitetail. I definitely think this could break 270. It's a very good looking buck. If this breaks 272, this will be my best since they changed the score requirements on them. So let's just hope that it is. It's a 271, so it's a giant, but it's not quite my personal best for the new score requirements. It's still a giant, though. Absolute beast of a whitetail deer. I've just been incredibly impressed at the size of some of the whitetail I've found recently. We've been getting a lot of really big level 3s that are 98 to 99 kgs. It's been great the last couple days. I'm happy that we're finally getting the diamond luck that I was missing for the first few thousand kills here on Rancho. We're almost at 5,000 kills now just at Rancho alone, and over 8,000 in total across both maps with whitetail, and this is the first time where I've been reliably getting a couple diamond whitetail a day. For the longest time, I was getting maybe a diamond every 300 or 400 kills here on Rancho, but now I've been finding at least 1 or 2 every 200 kills. It's been improving quite a bit, which is really nice to see. As you guys saw in this video, there's a couple different multi-mounts that we have to replace. One of them being this one right here. We need to remove one of the deer. I believe it's this guy down here, the 170 or the 271.8. We need to take him out and put that giant 272 in here. And then we also need to remove the Melanistic from our rare mount and replace it with the new Melanistic. Well, there it is, our brand new Melanistic Whitetail deer, and that looks so good. I really like having it in this mount, especially since it's got a really wonky rack. Like, that is not the typical rack you would see on a rare whitetail, so the fact that we got a really twisted one like that is super cool, and I think it goes really well with this mount. Now, I do want to put our old Melanistic somewhere in this lodge, I just don't know where, but I want to keep it in here because it is quite a rare trophy, so I guess we'll find something that we can remove and then put that guy in its place. So even though this room was a lot of albinos, I decided that we will remove our lower scoring albino mountain lion and then put our Melanistic Whitetail deer right here. So this is the one that we got quite a while, right before Rancho's release actually, and it had been in that multi-mount for a while, pretty much ever since then. But since we got that 221 now, I figured it's probably better to have this guy on the wall and the 221 in the mount. But I definitely like this guy a lot still, so he is staying in our main lodge. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you that got this far. And I hope you all enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. But with that being said, if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss a video. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below on what you guys would like me to show off next, or if there's a specific hunt you would like me to do, or anything like that. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!